Hello, it's me, Jack-a-Lopium. Welcome along. We are back playing some more of this crazy game, the Leviathan's Fantasy. This is early game stuff. This is a tutorial as well as a let's play. So hopefully, you know, we're still following the tutorial, which I would recommend you do. At the end of last episode, this will be episode 2, by the way. At the end of last episode, we asked, is there any money in this? Airships will not provide you with money directly, says Sylvia, our guide, but the tourists and adventurers will spend in your city and the villagers will help you build your city. Yeah, we need to do this fairly sharpish because things are happening right now. I can't move the camera. But yeah, we are receiving our first people. I keep losing the cursor. There you go. It will also bring you a merchant who can provide you, like I say, it goes very fast. The merchants is one of the most profitable ways to make money. What? Okay, this airship is really slow. Yeah, that's the airship right there. Right there. I'm going to pause again because I thought this was paused before. And yeah, we have almost gone up to level 2. Look, just from following the tutorial. So I would follow the tutorial through from start to finish. I think... Oh, okay, cool. We were actually given 5k by that lady... Sylvia, so we're gonna blast it on 5 villagers. Purchase the villagers, and then the guys that are arriving aren't actually villagers, they are tourists, right? Yeah. So tourists, you want them to... Oh my god, here she goes again. In order for the city to operate normally, some villagers must work for you. Oh my lord, it's so quick. It just so happens that there are some spare villagers on the airship. So go recruit them. Yeah, I just did that. What can the villagers do for me? For example, sending villagers to work inside buildings can shorten the time for producing items and add special effects to the building. Okay, finally someone came to help. Yeah, thanks, man. So there's another 1k. We recruited 5 villagers. Oh, God. Okay, finally someone came to help. Here we go. Congratulations, Lord Leviathan. Some villagers... Oh, my lord, it's so quick. You can pause the video if you want, but I'm just trying to, like, read it out. Let the villagers cut down the messy woods. Great. I'm going to stop talking, lady. Oh, no, she's talking again. Congratulations. Yeah, they've the 5 villagers have settled in the villager dormitory. How do I get villagers to do work? Should we ask? The more we ask, the more she talks. It's easy. Just find a tree, increase the number of workers in it, and the villagers will go and cut down the tree. Right, so pause again, just because she talks quite a lot. As you might have thought, this is like a city builder, and we need to cut down all of this nonsense, so we've got enough space to put down more buildings. So, there are 3 basic ingredients that we need in almost all things. There are tons of other stuff, but the 3 main ingredients are wood, stone, and iron. And then the wood, stone, and iron gets processed, much like the real world, into various other things like timber, i.e. wood, becomes planks, and then planks we need to make buildings. This also gives up coins. It's like treasure that's washed up on us as the Leviathan. They want us to collect wood, so this is no good to us. We need to just grab wood only. There you go. Let's just click on I'm going to leave it running for right now. I'm going to just assign... Oops. That's where we assign it. Let's assign 3 of our villagers, rather. Also, a group of adventurers came to your city. They are the most important group of people to help us. These adventurers come from different universes, and they came here just to become stronger. See, we're always thinking of ourselves as well. What benefits do they offer me? Adventurers can help you kill monsters on the floating island, collect materials, increase the source of economy in the city. I don't know if we get invaded by monsters. I have seen monsters on top of me, but I've never been out to fight them. They've always been kind of just wandering through. So how do we board this floating island we've heard of? And by floating island, we don't mean me, even though, I mean, we can think of ourselves as a floating island as well, but it doesn't refer to us at this present time. How do they board the floating island, which isn't us? Your talent can break through the chaotic energy, establish a connection with the floating island, and teleport adventurers directly to the floating island. Now you've established a connection with the nearest floating island, there is a portal. Blah, blah, blah. It's a portal. So there you go. Again, following the the tutorial, I would again recommend doing that. So there you go. We've opened the portal. And there goes Sun Wukong. I recognise Sun Wukong. And there goes one of the other guys. Look, they're all disappearing into the portal. She wants to tell us a few secrets. Alright, tell me the secrets. The floating islands were closely connected but were disturbed by the chaotic energy. They've been isolated from each other for thousands of years. Therefore, each floating island has a different environment, different civilizations, and different species. Chaotic energies has caused creatures on the floating islands to become extremely aggressive. These monsters are gradually destroying the floating islands, and your goal is to stop all of this, man. So yeah. What benefits can I get? Building a fire of civilization. I don't know why they're telling us this, because that's actually quite advanced. In addition, you'll get a lot of resources by helping the floating island inhabitants in need of assistance. Yeah, so, the floating islands. Let's go and have a look at the floating islands. There goes another adventurer, Caroline. She's not one that we hired. She's called a wandering adventurer. And we can recruit her, however, but we're not going to do that just yet. She's quite low tier as well. So there you go. Press the button. So there you go. This is where we fight the monsters. This is basically, I heard Splattercat refer to this as a kind of make-believe kind of MMO. Your adventurers are NPCs. And your NPCs are playing a kind of MMO where you grind on monsters, you go up in levels, you equip gear and things like that. So the first thing I think we need to do is have a look around this area here. We're on a beach, we're on Treasure Island, as we clicked on the pre-game last episode. The things we want to look for are these towers here, which are, what are they called? Lighthouses. Yeah, fine. And lighthouses allow us to explore more of the island. Just going to leave them here, just grinding on monsters for a little while as we look around this place. There are a few guys with like question marks above their heads. Let's talk to this survivor. Okay. Yeah, is anyone here? Do you need any help? We ask him. Seems that I'm really going crazy and someone is talking in my head. You're not crazy. I'm talking to you now with my consciousness. So we're also a psychic. We're a psychic Leviathan gigantic manta ray. You're not crazy. I'm talking to you. The legendary Lord Leviathan. God, my prayers have finally been answered. Do you know who I am, we ask? Of course, everyone on this island knows Leviathan. It is said that you can use your consciousness to directly talk to humans, and you also like to help humans. So yeah, we are a kind of benevolent god. We're floating somewhere in the sky up here. Tell me, young thing, what can I do for you? Let me light up the this lighthouse. When the lighthouse is lit, my problems will be solved. My friends are lost in the fog. Once the lighthouse is lit, we'll be able to see them. Great, no problem. I will send adventurers to do it. Will Wassa Chops crop up again? I don't want her to. Basically, we go into the bounties. This is again like Majesty, where you want to direct your adventurers around a bit. Not too much, I would say, but we're going to be doing this quite a lot. We're going to be directing our adventures around, and then the tutorial wants us to click on the bounty. This is how you direct your adventures. You click on a bounty. It wants us to click on occupy. No light. Oh, idiot. So yeah, click on occupy. And then we'll pop it just there. Current position cannot be placed. Yeah. So we want to occupy the lighthouse. This is quite clever. It's pretty clever into what the game thinks you want to do. So occupy the lighthouse. Great. Progress requirement, adventures, monsters within range. What we want to do is, can we increase this? Yeah. So yeah, get 30 sat points. What is sat? It's another kind of currency. It's satisfaction of our adventurers. So yeah, by increasing the kind of tier level of this adventure or this order, we can increase the oftentimes the number of slots. But we want to hire Sun Wukong, Yang Jian, Zeus, and Ji Huan. So we're going to be favouring those guys every time. I think we're also going to go for. We don't need to worry about these guys too much because they're green, but we will want some green heroes. So let's grab. I actually quite like Caroline. Yeah, she's actually the highest by 5. Not that it really matters, but let's lump in Caroline as well. And then we'll issue that order. It gives us another 1,000 coins. In addition to occupation, there are other ways to play, such as exploration. If you're interested, let's explore slowly later. We still have important things to deal with. What is it, man? Or we could answer, I know, city building. I'm familiar with it. But we want the thing to continue. Although the buildings in the main city... Oh, boy. If we want to make the town more prosperous, we still need some items and some buildings. So what should I do, man? We should play the game. Lord Leviathan, let's go back to the city. Let's go and have a look, then. This loot. So we are getting a bunch of loot from our adventurers. Oh my lord, she speaks so fast. The town can use it to build new buildings or craft more items. Can I ask them to hand it over to me directly? I love this response. Watch this. Of course not. We can't directly ask for the loot from adventurers. After all, this is a civilized city. However, we can obtain these items through trading, and adventurers can also benefit from it, and everyone gets what they need. Yeah, adventurers need money to carry on adventuring. And then we say, okay. But I still feel like they should give it to me. So there you go. Bounties. And there are a couple of other guys with question marks above their heads. We could either talk to them or we've got some overarching quests to do, and they're up here. And basically, task completed, blah, 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 blah. Can we increase? Yeah. Okay, should we go up to level 2? Let's do it. So there you go. We are up to level 2. It means, more importantly, we can use the tech page to unlock level 2 techs. I won't worry about any of those other numbers at this moment. She might talk to us some more as well. But she wants us to unlock the trading house anyway. Let's just leave these guys. What we can do is we could order these guys to do a kill. We don't really need to worry about killing these guys because they are kind of finite, these guys, these pink guys, so they'll disappear on their own. The ones you mostly want to order is we don't want to be killing these guys, these green guys at the moment, because they'll summon a boss. So let's kill these small crabs. There you go. And then we'll set it up the highest as well. Hey, we can do it up to S tier. Nice. So let's S tier it. It means they'll be attacking 300 small crabs. So this is quite a high tier quest. And then we'll assign these pink guys as per usual. Hey, look at that. We've already got our first blue adventurer. These blue adventurers are basically wandering adventurers, but they're good. They're like kind of finite wandering adventurers. They are spawned by this island. These green guys are available just about anywhere. And so I could do with Hai or Hey Yun, let's call him. So yeah, it follows the normal MMO kind of rarity or tier level. So green, or like kind of white first, then green, then blue, and purple is epic, and then legendary is gold or orange. So let's grab Hai Yun, and I aim to recruit him as well. Mostly saying that, we're not going to be recruiting these green guys until quite a bit later, I think. And that will all feed into these quests here. So, oh no, it won't. But anyway, it should give them a little bit of money as well, and some extra XP and some favorability as well. We want their favorability up past 100. So I think this said that it would give us 20 favorability. So we need to do 5 quests, 5 kill quests, just to level up our, or just to attract these heroes to our cause. Because they're independent, we need to attract them to our cause. But anyway, let's go back to the city and follow the tutorial, and we'll leave them to kill all that. She also mentioned doing like exploration. Should we get them to do an exploration? Maybe, maybe not. We don't really need to because we've got all of this lit up. So, and there are kind of lighthouses, further lighthouses. I know for a fact there's one around there, and so we would do our first kind of exploration bounty over there. There's also one over here, so we'll be doing an exploration there, and then there's a further 1 or 2 around that I found, but that's about it. That is literally after 11 levels, man. Literally hours playing this game. Okay, so the airship is still here. That's great. Is it the same airship? We could. Nah. We could place another hut. Capacity. Oh no, 10. We got a capacity of 10. So we could gain another 10 villagers. We've only got 5. I'm gonna set the other 2 villagers over here to cut this lot down. So that'll be more wood and coins. Again, coins are only really useful near the beginning of the game. This kind of starter money we'll be talking about like millions of coins in transactions in not too far. So unlock the trading house. So we need to go to the tech, the trading house, unlock as per usual. And then back to what we've been doing before, back to the maintenance. Where is the trading house? There it is. This has got quite a unique view as well. Like a unique kind of a unique look. Let's look at it now. Watch this. Oh, hey, they've also given us our first adventure dormitory. So I'm going to place our adventure dormitory down. They're going to need to go probably near the portal. Again, we don't have too much open space, so let's place it down. Look at it! That is so cool. It's like a carriage being pulled by a buck deer. Now that buck deer actually runs this. Let's pop it down again. We don't have much space, so let's pop it down there. No, actually, no. No. Let's pop it down near the adventurer hut because they're going to be the ones selling the gear. There. Let's just pop it down like that. Trading house is a special place created by a deer's spiritual consciousness. Yeah. It looks small on the outside, but has boundless interior space. Yep, it's like the Doctor's TARDIS. So we are starting to get some epic kind of loot here. Hunter marks, ice cubes. So we are starting to get a bunch of stuff. Crab claws, because we are like beating up those crabs down on the surface. So yeah, look, all of this is just basically all stuff that, look, adventurers have looted from creatures. But anyway, pergola tech. Let's go into tech. Pergola. But yeah, that's going to do it for episode 2. We got quite lucky, but I mean, it's not luck, it's basically time. Everything's on a timer. Literally everything's on a timer. And we've also got our first shop already, which is this elf tower here. This is basically a kind of fancy shop, really. There you go, selling to tourists. And we're going to stock that eventually. At the moment we've got nothing, but we'll be stocking that. And that's going to make us very rich, that elf tower. So that's why we took it. It's going to give us an absolute ton of money. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please do leave a like, comment and subscribe. And we'll look at a pergola for the adventurers next episode. So until then, thanks for watching, and bye for now. Oh yeah, and before I forget, if there's anything you really want to see in regard to the Leviathan's fantasy, I understand that a lot of people are kind of stuck on, or kind of lost in this game because it's so concerned and complicated. And I mean, I will try to answer it, but I mean, I know a bit more, but I'm not that far ahead of you in regards to learning stuff. So, but anyway, we'll look into that in the third episode. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye for now.
I've had it with them. I've had it with you. I've had it with all this. I want room service.